Next guest, John Clevenger, who's Director of Systems or SysOps team lead. The titles keep changing.
But the guy is the same.
The guy is the same. The title changes. The job gets harder every year.
So, John, could you tell us what is it that you do here?
I'm responsible for the platform on which the contest runs. All of the computer systems that the teams use, that the, excuse me.
You see, this we expected this might happen, that John gets messages of various kinds.
Which is,
I did, but that's, yes. But my team can deal with that one. I don't need to deal with that one. I'm responsible for the computers that the teams use, that the judges, Joe was just talking about, so putting the problems in, and for the network infrastructure that connects them all together, all of the computers that are running the CADIS contest control system. My team puts all of those computers together in a network, ensures that all of the functions that the team needs to be able to perform, to develop their solutions, submit them to the judges, to the automated judging system, and get their answers back. We make sure that all of those systems function correctly.
And have they? Have you run
You
into
want to
any
put me
kind
on the
of
spot,
problems
don't
this
you,
year?
Ewan? Yes, we've had technical problems. It would be disingenuous of me to say that there were none, but we expect those. The objective is to develop a test plan early on. We work on an almost year-round cycle. We start from the as soon as One World Finals finishes, we're already planning for the next one. We begin an implementation cycle typically in July or August, go through a series of plans. So we develop test plans, and those include dealing with problems if there are problems. We have backup procedures for anything that we conceive of. And in fact, we frequently have meetings where the only purpose of the meeting is to talk about what could go wrong and how are we going to deal with it. And so far, nothing has gone wrong that we didn't have a plan for dealing with it. And so in that sense, you could say everything has gone according to plan.
But those problems have included power failures.
Oh yes,
leakage,
we
water
had
leakage.
You want to talk about these? Okay. Well, let me say first, up front, the host University of Warsaw has done a marvelous job of providing a facility here. But having said that, we put some serious pressure on their systems. And yes, we had, when we started a week ago, there were a number of power problems that we had. We draw a lot of power.
How much? Do you know?
I would have to ask one of my technical leads that. I really don't know.
But what's the order of magnitude?
I don't even think my lead guy knows. 200 amps, he says.
Yeah, that's
we're
a lot.
drawing a lot.
That's a lot.
And a building like this probably wasn't designed to, suddenly have that kind of power added to it on top of its normal building infrastructure. So they put in some special new circuits just to handle this, and there were a couple of glitches in getting those going, but they got them going. And as I say, when the problem occurred, they were right there. They had an electrician on the spot. And he stayed until that problem was fixed, and we haven't had a problem. We haven't thrown a circuit breaker in 3 days. So there was also a problem. The weather here is not cooperated as much as we would like. It's been raining a lot, and I guess there's a problem in the roof. So we had some minor leaks that come down. We did come in at 4 a.m. one morning and found a couple of power packs sitting in a small puddle. So
Wow.
But we took care of it. We got that fixed. And again, the university took care of it. We got all those fixed. So lots of things like that.
But looking historically, we had Bill here earlier. He told us about New Orleans, where once a whole section of computers were blown. But are there any classic tales from your end?
Of course there are. The question is there any you want to share?
Yeah, exactly. That's what the hesitation was about. I can't think of anything that I think I want to share. I mean, there are every year there are challenges. You know, fitting something like this into an existing facility that almost by definition wasn't designed to do it. We go to a new place every year. I remember one year we had power is frequently a problem.
Okay.
Because we're always going into a place that that wasn't designed to do what we're doing, and so the local hosts are prepared for that, and we've had problems several years with those kinds of things. I guess I have to say that this is the first time we've had a water bucket under
Really?
at a
Didn't
team.
we have one back in?
I
I don't remember
don't
where. I think you
remember.
told me about the
Maybe
water
it does.
bucket.
It could have been. There have been so many that I start to lose track of them. I deal with the problems of one year and then try to forget about them.
But in short, everything has worked.
Yes.
Well enough.
Yes. Everything. We've gotten it. I have the significant advantage that I've got a really good team working for me, and they have managed to rise to every challenge. Everything is working great. We haven't had any problems today to speak of.
Thank you for your hard work, and thank you for coming here to the studio.
Thank you for having me.